Welcome everybody to the second episode of the No Man's Sky Starbirth series from the Living Ship update. Today we'll be going for the Fragile Heart. We just received the mature STEM because we just logged in. Oh, and the community research milestone tier 1 has just completed, so well, it completed last night. But a new building piece, rock for all. Go get your rocks off, folks, because we got more. So, essentially, this is a series where I'm going through the Starbirth Quest line one by one, doing each day because there's time locks between them. This is the second one. We're going to, we just got the neural stem, which is here, mature neural stem, which is fan-dabby-tastic. So now we've got this, we can continue on with our mission and get our void egg to once again mutate. Hopefully the next planet we get will be a little more photogenic than this. I've been doing a sort of RP mission log bit of fun on the website to go with this as an article thing. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, check it out. It's linked below in the pinned comment. And it's just a bit of fun and been enjoying it. And people seem to think it's cool so far, I think. So next we need to basically just head up into space and start pulsing again, and that will attract ourselves a sort of mothership coming back to say, hey guys, so the next thing we want to do and such, and all that jazz. And here we go. We pulse for a bit and it's coming back. So let's talk to it again. The metal masters bind us no more. We are free. We may swim, fly, live, die. The void egg quivers as the lilting music of the alien ship fills my cockpit. It is a motion of recognition. The song of the ship, the creature, fills my starship, spilling from circuit to circuit, flooding the computer. As the music fades, I hear a faint echo, a gently hummed response, the void egg. Okay, so we've got another set of coordinates to a different system nearby. Just double check our... Oh, he's telling us to install something. Don't think we're quite there yet, but our void egg has now changed to a stirring void egg. This is sort of the second, well technically third form of the void egg. So we need to find a dust-covered world of extreme storms in our next system. So let's head there. As before, the system is marked on the map. It's another blue system, and it's right next to us. Oh, I need to get in a ship which has the indium drive, so... Oh, that might be why the tech was saying that I need to install it. Pretty sure I haven't got the materials to make that, so let's call the freighter. I'm heading for my fighter, not the squid this time, just because it's just a generally better ship. And, yeah, it's a very short distance to go, so I don't need my max light years distance there. Afalagnag, here we come. Not a bad site to come in on. That's a pretty cool... Obviously it's grey, but it's a pretty cool looking planet. So let's give it a scan. Okay, bleak planet. This seems to be our one. Also, there only seems to be three planets in this system. Four. Okay, there's quite a few planets in the system. As we need a desert one, I assume this main one just in front of us is the one we want. So let's head in there. Or at least down. Now, chances are this is going to bring us to another coordinate as soon as we enter the atmosphere, which is happening now. Skedaddle. So, okay, it's already given us the full coordinate. Oh, sorry, this does actually happen on this one. This happened in the experimental as well. But it says coordinates appear unstable. So in this one, the coordinates actually shift a bit. So you have to kind of just... It'll keep moving, but it's not too far. It won't move too distant from each other. And I found this one really easy to find on the experimental. So I'm going to do the annoying bit now, which is to go to the location. And I'll see you when I'm pretty much there. Okay, so I'm roughly in the area. I'm just going to super narrow it down, and then I'll go on foot to go from there. I did choose the worst ship to do this though, just because... you have to be going somewhat quickly to be able to see the lat and long, which is a real issue when you're doing this. So I'm just going to land here. I'm not mega close, but I'm pretty close, and I can use the analysis visor to home in further. If you want to learn some tips on how to best go about finding Latin Long. There's Voidy in the episode 1's article on the website, as well as Voidy with his tips, as well as an explanation in the last video. I'm not going to do it in every video just because it's like several minutes of me giving tips, and if I just do the same thing over and over, it's going to be boring. So now, one thing that was mentioned in the comments, which I guess I just thought was too obvious to mention, but clearly not, so my apologies, is that of course you can see the Latin Long in the analysis visor. I took it for granted that was just known, so just know that if you want to home in further, you can use the analysis visor, and see there in the top right is the Latin Long of your current position. So we're going to go roughly in this direction because that's kind of where it's telling us to go, and we're looking for an ancient monolith, same as similar to the last one we found. It shouldn't be too difficult on this planet. Maybe that's why it wasn't too bad last time. Oh, there's something there, but that could be an abandoned building. I think I'll use the speedy method of getting around. Okay, I thought I saw a building over this hill, but I guess not. It's now telling us 67.73, okay. So we've got to go a bit south. It's pretty much exactly where we just came from. There are a lot of predators, and they're all trying to get my lucky charms. Oh, here's a quick one. Well, at least I've got some Mordite now in case I need it. Here we are. We have found the monolith. Excellent. Solid, my dudes. Let's top up our hazard protection and interact because I don't fancy waiting this storm out, even though I probably should. Archive of Korvax Prime. Retrieval in progress. Log follows. Partial success achieved. The bridge allows the implantation of consciousness shards within discrete shells. Unit remains connected to greater mind. Sensory inputs fully shared. Attempts to localize sensory inputs cause traumatic desperation. Unfruitful. Suspect biological core required. Root sensory experience in bodily experience to improve stability. System must have local control. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. The plaque replays more data from before the destruction of Korvax Prime. These researchers were building something, a biological shell, an individual manifestation of their own convergent minds. So this one wants a pulsating core. These machines were built to synthesize life from advanced technology. I am once again supplied with the plans required, pushed on down this path by those who tried before. One of the plans is for a novel multi-tool upgrade, the solar ray. So this solar ray is a new piece of multi-tool technology that allows you to turn the deposits you find on planets into liquid sun. This is essentially a plasma state of that mineral. So you basically make plasma, which is awesome and insane. And then we get this multiple attachment because we need liquid sun for the pulsating core. So the pulsating core needs plasma, gold and Mordite. So I've just picked up a bunch of Mordite, which is handy. And yeah, so let's go and get that. So the first objective in getting the thing is to build the solar array. Look, I have a spot here right in my multi-tool arena. So let's just whack that in. Luckily I have the cobalt and such needed. Happy days, solar array installed. So now we just need to find a deposit nearby, which really won't be hard because planets have them everywhere. It doesn't matter what type of deposit it is either. But we also need gold. So I'm basically just going to look around for a deposit. It shouldn't take long. Especially if I'm moving like this. Of course I'm being silly and I was looking around for one with by eye when really I could just go to my scanner, locate one. I'm being attacked. Somewhat close. No, that's too far away. It's not that far, but you know. Just ignoring the attacker currently. Wow, they are all really far. So we're just going to go to this one. And here we are, we've got some cobalt. So now we just need to equip the solar ray. And just by mining it with the solar ray equipped, we'll get living liquid sun. Now I don't think we actually got enough from that one. Yeah, how much do we need? We need 250, so yeah, we got nowhere near enough from that. But luckily there's an indium deposit right over here. I think they've actually lowered quite a bit the amount you get from these, because it only took a medium-sized deposit type thing in an experimental, and now it's requiring a couple, it would seem, or at least 2. It also depleted way quicker. And you need sodium to power it. Okay. I can just call my ship for that. Okay, so we got just enough. Excellent. And we already had the gold. Okay, that's really handy. Sweet. So now we can make the pulsating core. Fantastic. That was really quick. Right, just as luck would have it, another storm is coming in. But let's make it back as soon as possible. And here we are. Time to hand this in. Although that storm's going to start hitting me quite badly soon. Let's do this. Let's hand this in and talk to the remnants of Doodery. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. So I'm going to insert the pulsating core. As the machine begins its work, I feel the egg twitch within my exosuit. It is responsible for activating these machines. Its imprint is upon the life I'm creating. Nice, we have received the fragile heart. Once again, this is something I'm going to need to keep for a while so it matures. The fragile heart. And this weight is 23.5 hours. Okay. I wonder what decides the difference between the times that some of these have. It's very odd. Either way, we now can't continue for another 23.5 hours. So thank you, fine people, for joining this episode of the Starbirth Let's Play. Gaining the heart. The fragile heart. If you're interested in the sort of fun little RP mission log on the website with loads of screenshots and stuff from this little mission, check it out in the pinned comment there. If you haven't yet subscribed to Xaine's World, well, what do you do, man? You clearly like this content if you're still here. So hit the subscribe button, whack the bell so you're always in the loop on new news and let's plays and guides and other such things for No Man's Sky. If you want to help support the channel, sharing and liking this video is a massive help. Really does do quite a bit. And for those who want to do it monetarily, we have Patreon as well as YouTube memberships and merch store. So check them out on the pinned comment next to the Discord link with a server full of 1,000+ people, like-minded individuals who talk about games and No Man's Sky and such. So check it all out and have an awesome day, folks.